Before you watch this video, there are some changes that have happened to CryptoBlades. First of all, the price of the skill token has taken a nosedive. Therefore, this video should be taken as educational only and not as pure investment advice. So always do your own research before aping into any project in DeFi, as cryptocurrency can be very volatile. Furthermore, the developer team has changed some gameplay mechanics. So the gameplay mechanics that I talk about in this video might be a little bit different. Taking that into account, let's continue on to the video. In this video, I'm going to teach you what exactly CryptoBlades is, the awesome benefits, what you need to get started, how to get started, and how much you can even make from playing CryptoBlades. Let's dive in. Starting off, what exactly is the game CryptoBlades? Well, CryptoBlades is a play-to-earn game where you can earn skill tokens by defeating enemies, raiding with friends, and even staking your tokens for more. Oh yeah, and it also looks like a little game I used to play called RuneScape too. Do you guys remember RuneScape? Leave a comment below. This game, based on the Binance Smart Chain, has been named an official Binance MVP Top 20 project. This means that this game is actually pretty legit. Taking a look at the top 20 projects, we can see that the other projects that you might recognize include Refinable, which is an NFT trading platform, Alpaca Finance, a leverage yield farm with alpacas, the famous farm called Walled Swap with tons and tons and tons of farms you can stake your funds in, and this little farm called Ape Swap featuring apes and bananas. Each project in the Binance MVP Top 20 has a chance to earn a $10,000 grant from Binance, a quick scan audit from Certic, a sponsorship for a full security audit, and potentially more direct investment opportunities directly from Binance themselves. As you can see, if we take a look at the amount of transfers for the skill token, CryptoBlades native token, you can see that the transfer count is going up quite high, and it's now at an all-time high. So the amount of players and the amount of transfers this game is receiving is not stopping, and it doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon. So what about the awesome benefits of playing CryptoBlades? The first benefit is, of course, you can make a butt-ton of money.
Oh my god! Wow!
According to this guy on Discord, he says, "I'm really thankful to you at Krogi, developers, and all those who are involved with the making of CryptoBlades. I'm from the Philippines and I have just cashed out 2 years worth of my annual salary in 2 weeks.
Hey, that's pretty good.
LOL, this is my first NFT game." Now, if you think mind-blowing games like this is impossible, of course not. This is DeFi we're talking about, and anything is possible with DeFi. Just remember guys, none of what I'm going to say is financial advice. So let's take a look at the CryptoBlades native token, skill token. As you can see, the skill token has been going astronomically high, taking a lift off starting from mid-July, going up to a high of around $184, and then now it's sitting comfortably at about $137. Apart from that, CryptoBlades actually offers some real nice gameplay involving different elements, including fire, earth, lightning, and water. It kind of reminds me of Pokemon in a way, in which each of the elements is strong against another element, but actually weak against another element. You can battle enemies and earn more skill tokens, level up your characters, and trade characters and weapons for more skill tokens, which you can then sell on the market for some extra cash. And of course, this is RugDoc, so where would it be if we didn't talk about security? This game has a security audit by RD Auditors. If you want to check out the audit, you can check it out from their official website. RD Auditors has actually audited some other projects, including Walled Swap. They even have a docs team, which has been in the game space for quite some years, so they're actually public and can be quite trustable. Take a look at these awesome looking swords.
Yeah, boy.
Don't you want to get your hands on them? Well, let's actually get started now. There are 4 requirements you need to get started. First, you need access to the CryptoBlades game. Second, you need a MetaMask account with the Binance Smart Chain network installed. If you don't know how to do that, I'll leave a link in the description below. Third, you need access to Ape Swap so you can actually swap your BNB to skill. And the fourth thing you need is actually some BNB, because this game isn't free. However, it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. So let's actually get started playing CryptoBlades. You can buy the required amount of skill it costs to buy a character. However, I recommend buying a little bit more because you'll probably need to forge some weapons or do some other stuff, maybe recruit another character. Just a side note, you don't really have to buy a character here on the official app. You can actually go to the Discord server and then see the marketplace where other players are selling their own characters. Once you're in their Discord server, you can go to the left sidebar, scroll all the way down until you see Game Talks. Once you're at Game Talks, you can go to Trading Chat Characters to find a list of characters that are being sold. Now you can see on this marketplace, you can see people selling level 31s, buying a lot of different characters here, and I would highly recommend finding a team with one element. Why? Because when you have one element, you can stick to one weapon, which also has the same element. For example, if you want to buy a water character and you have a team, which you can have a team of 4, you can have one really good water sword. And this sword synergizes with the team because you have the water element. Now, for example, if you have a sword that's a lightning element, it's not going to be as effective because you have all water characters. So keep that in mind before you buy any characters or weapons. You want to make sure the elements synergize with each other before you actually go on buying weapons and building out your team. So yeah, you can take a look at the marketplace to see if you want a character. Sometimes you might find a very cheap character, especially if you're looking for a level 1 character. However, for this example, we're just going to go ahead and buy a character for recruiting our first character. So let's go ahead and do that. We can click on the button and then we'll be directed to our MetaMask so we can spend our skill points. There is a small transaction fee, but it's only 10 cents. That's not going to break our arm or leg for now, so then we can go ahead and buy that character. Now let's wait for the transaction to complete. Okay, so we have another confirmation window. We're going to click on confirm. And then we can check our MetaMask by clicking on the fox icon, and then we see that we have minted a character. Okay, so where's our character? Let's try refreshing the page. Great, now we can see I have this nice character named Vrilestamd Gildrin, and he's a fire type. Sweet.
A little bit spicy.
As you can see, my character has a unique ID. I can use this ID if I want to sell this character by going to the top of the tab, clicking on Market, and then I can list the NFT right here, or search for other NFTs by searching for the unique ID. You can also search for the unique ID from characters in the Discord and then buy them this way. Now that I have my first character, we definitely want to buy a weapon for him because he's probably not going to get very far with this little tiny toothpick he's carrying, right? So let's go to the blacksmith tab on the top. We can see our first weapon right here, which is actually a lightning element. It's got 155 power, which is alright, but we probably want a better weapon, one that's more synergized with his own element. So we can forge this by going to the right here and clicking on Forge New Weapon. Now we have to confirm the transaction again, so click confirm. Now that we forged our first weapon, we can see our weapon by refreshing it. And awesome, we got a fire element. This is going to be very helpful. We can also see that there is a lightning stat on here, which is helpful for the lightning element. However, it will still help our character, even though he's not lightning. You can also see that I have a 1-star weapon right here. It's not the best, which is why I probably recommend buying a weapon from the marketplace, at least a 2 or 3-star. To get a 5-star weapon takes 1% chance. These are the rarest weapons, and of course, they will be super powerful. Okay, once we've got our character and weapon, we can now head on to combat. Go to combat by clicking on the tab on the top that says combat. Now we can choose our weapon. Of course, I'm going to choose the fire type since I have a fire type character. When I click on the weapon, we have a range of characters that we can fight. Since I'm only level 1, these characters are going to be pretty easy. We can also see how much XP we get from defeating these enemies at the bottom, as well as the power level of the characters. We also have a chance of winning the fights. I recommend choosing the most likely fight so you can actually win XP. Now, if you actually end up losing the fight because the fight is difficult, you'll get no XP at all and just waste your stamina. So since I have a fire type, we can see up top the elements right here. Now fire can definitely beat earth type, so I'll probably want to pick the earth type as I'll also get more XP from winning this fight. Now I can click on fight. That'll bring up the MetaMask transaction right here, which I can then click on to confirm. Now we wait for the fight results, which shouldn't take too long. Okay, great, so I won the fight. I rolled a 1,330 power, while the enemy rolled a 1,179, which means I won and earned 33 XP, as well as 0.012679 skill. Which, if you calculate it right here, it's about $1.64 in today's skill token price. Not bad for one fight. Now, if we take a look at the top at our character, Grillistam Gildrian has lost 40 stamina. Now, this stamina can regenerate every single day. It regenerates 1 point every 5 minutes. So we have to wait for the stamina bar to regenerate if we want to go back into combat. You can do about 7 total battles a day per character with up to 4 characters. So taking this number into account, if we multiply our earnings from this one fight, times it by 7, we'll have about $11.53 from this one character. Not bad at all. However, keep in mind, as our character levels up and gains more experience, we can fight harder characters, which will net us more XP and more skill in the process. So this is just how much we're earning starting out for now. So how do we level up our character from the fight? So now that we've waited long enough, we can now claim our rewards. On the combat tab, you can take a look at the top. Here we have my character's name, along with the amount of XP they've earned. I can click on that, confirm another transaction, and then this experience will be directly sent to my character. Okay, so now that I claimed my XP, my character is now level 3. If you want to claim your skill reward, sometimes you might see that there's 0 skill. Now, I looked this problem up, and apparently I'm not the only one having this problem, but it's a visual error, and it might be fixed if you do another combat. So let's go ahead and do another one. I can click on my weapon again, and now we have different characters. As you can see, I'm earning a little bit more XP at 34 XP, since I did level up a little bit more. Now I can click on this Earth Elements enemy again, click on Fight.
1 hour later.
Okay, great, so I won this fight, and I did acquire 0.012738 skill. Awesome. We can also look at the earnings calculator, which shows us exactly how much we can expect to earn. Now, at a price of 132 for 1 skill, if we calculate our earnings, we can have a daily profit of about $10.19 if we lose 0 battles. If we lose 1, we can expect about $8.52 and then on. Now, if we have 4 characters at around level 3, we can earn about $40 per day. And per month, if we have 4 characters staying at level 3, we can earn about $1,222. Now, let's say our characters were at level 35. How much can we expect to earn? As you can see, our total earnings almost doubled since our level is now 35. And if we change the rarity of our weapon, let's say we have a really good weapon, and let's say we have 3 stats at 400 points, which is the max, by the way, and calculate that, you can see our daily profit can go even higher. So yeah, it does depend on the level of your character, how many characters you have, and the level of your weapon. So that's basically how you play CryptoBlades. Now, you don't only have to fight in this game, you can also stake the native skill token. You can click on the stake tab on top, and you can stake skill for some APY here. You can also head on over to this nice ApeSwap finance pool and then find the skill token APR, which is 667%. Not bad at all for staking some banana and earning some skill tokens. So guys, what do you think about CryptoBlades? Do you have any other questions? Feel free to join our Telegram group in the link below and ask away to join our amazing community of yield farmers and degen apers. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for some more amazing content. And as always, have an amazing day.